On Crypto Corner today, we are joined by Mukesh Jindal from Alpha Capital. Mukesh, hi, thank you so much for joining in. I mean, this is like the new asset class that everybody seems to be talking about, and that is because it's given very strong returns in the last 12 months. From where we stand right now and the conversations around it, would you say that this asset class is not just charging ahead, but slowly getting into mainstream in any sense?
Absolutely, Manisha. In fact, last few years have been fantastic for Bitcoin. Bitcoin has gone up by 7 times in last 2 years from $17,000 to $117,000. I think it's the newest asset class we have because it came only in January 2009. And your other asset classes like real estate, commodities have been there for thousands of years. Even stock market has been there for 200, 300 years. Lot of investors, in fact, majority of the investors perceive crypto to be a speculative or a scam kind of investment. But let me tell you, it has been in existence for now 16 years, which is a very long period. And globally, it has become very large. Your crypto market cap is now at $4 trillion, which is similar to the Indian economy. Bitcoin alone has a market cap of $2.3 trillion. On perspective, you can think that gold has a market cap of $23 trillion, so it's already at 10%. And now we have Bitcoin ETFs in US and other places. It came last year, and in just last 1.5 years, it has an AUM of $150 billion. It's the fastest growing and the largest ETF in such a short span of period. And $150 billion, just on a context, it's 13 lakh crores. So it's here to stay, and it's also attractive because, see, Manisha, in the last 15 years, out of last 15 years, 12 years, Bitcoin has been the top performer, and it has given per annum return of more than 80%. So fantastic asset class, which investors are considering.
Oh, well, absolutely. Those numbers are bang on, Mukesh. But people or investors are still slightly cautious with the kind of volatility that we see within the asset class. Would you say that seems to be maturing now? Because when you look at the last 2 or 3 years, we are looking at maturity also coming in under control. The credibility clearly has been on the rise. And as you said, the ETF money, the US also pushing with its regulations, friendly legislations has been a supportive factor. So would you say that if there was somebody who wanted to start investing in cryptos, what is the best way to do it? Is it trading? Is it long-term investment? Is it SIP? How would you advise to approach it?
So Manisha, you're right. The asset class, the Bitcoin has become relatively stable in the last few years. The volatility has come down, majorly because internationally we have better regulations now, and we have institutional investors investing in Bitcoin through ETFs. Now, for retail investors or HNI investors, my suggestion will be that you need to be more aware about this. You need to spend enough time to learn about it. And my advice will be that you start small. And the best way is that you do a monthly systematic investment plan for next 10 years and forget it. Because as you said, Manisha, the crypto or the Bitcoin has high volatility. It becomes extremely difficult to buy cheap and sell high because it moves very fast. And when you are doing SIP, gradually you get an average out price. And if you do it for 10 years, you're reducing significant risk. What is also important, Manisha, investors should not allocate a large part of the portfolio in crypto. I think up to 5% of the portfolio allocation in crypto or Bitcoin should be fine. So I think if they follow these rules, they should be making money.
Also, would you say that it is about the blue chip cryptos that one should be looking at, because there are about 17,000 cryptocurrencies? India, of course, has much lower as in sense of in which you can invest really. But then again, it's a global market. I mean, it's 24/7 for that matter. But would you say it's the top 10, top 15 perhaps is what you should be looking at?
So in crypto market, you're right, Manisha, we have a lot of altcoins. Altcoins are beyond Bitcoin. And there's only one blue chip, Bitcoin. And that's the most stable, and it has majority of the market cap of more than 65%. And rest altcoins, though there are many, and there are places where you burn your hand, you burn your money. In fact, I myself have burned a lot of money in the altcoins. So one needs to be careful. And my suggestion will be that investors need to follow core and satellite portfolio with 80% of your corpus being in Bitcoin and 20% you can put in altcoins just for fun or to, try your luck.
All right. Would you say financial advisors are now looking at this in sense of advocating it to their clients, especially when it comes to India? Because there is institutional buying, there is HNI, even big houses are starting to buy this as well.
So, Manisha, there's a lot of interest from the investors, HNI investors, family offices, they want to buy. The challenge is the regulatory environment because we know that RBI or SEBI is not a big time, in favor of crypto. So advisors are slightly skeptical. But the challenge on the other side is the new generation investors, the millennial investors, the next generation guys, they are showing a lot of interest in the crypto. So by default, advisors end up having this discussion. And I think it's high time that advisors equip themselves with enough knowledge to handle the queries of clients on crypto.
Oh, absolutely. Still a bit of a skepticism there, but it seems to be soon catching up with the kind of run-up that we've seen in various other countries coming in. Mukesh, as always, thank you so much for joining in and making sense of that price run-up and how should one really be investing in case of cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin, clearly, as you said, has come up from 17,000 to 117,000 in a matter of last 2 years. So many X of a return coming in on that one alone there. But with that, that's all the time that we have on Crypto Corner today. We step into a break. We'll come back with more news and updates on the other side.